Hi Cancer, and welcome to your weekly reading for the week of May 15th to the 21st. Thank you for being here, and we are going to look into a general situation in the beginning of the reading. In the second part of the reading, I will do a relationship dynamic or relationship story situation. So this can be any relationship. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, but of course, if that's what you're interested in, then there could be some answers for you in this reading. I don't do predictive readings, so I will not tell you like, oh, this is going to happen and that is going to happen and this person thinks this and that. I think that's a bunch of crap, to be honest. I'm sorry. So bye, subscribers. But you know, I'm really here to use the tarot to help us reflect on situations and maybe gain more awareness, gain more understanding of ourselves in the situation. So yeah, let's see. So we are starting into this week with the Lovers in the reverse. Okay, interesting. The Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Cups. Nice. There is this sense in the beginning of the week, like the Lovers in the reverse can speak of doubt, maybe hesitancy or being hesitant, making a decision or stepping further into something, or maybe having the feeling, oh, this is not the right thing for me. This doesn't have to be a lover. This can also be a job, a project, a situation, a house, a city, you know. There's hesitancy when it comes to something being the right thing for you, or the right counterpart, or the right partner, or the right project, or the right job. In the course of this week, it seems like the Wheel of Fortune will bring a sense of clarity and trust with the Six of Cups. Without you even needing to do something. There might be circumstances that have to play out where you feel like, oh, now I'm really completing this cycle, or oh, I'm breaking through a pattern. Wheel of Fortune can definitely be breaking through a pattern through outside circumstances. So something's happening and you're like, oh, I'm really dealing with this situation differently than I did in the past. So the Six of Cups brings a new sense of feeling safe, feeling secure, feeling cared for, feeling cozy in a situation where you can trust. So Six of Cups for me is a lot about trust. It can bring up past memories, especially past emotional memories of safety and security. But yeah, in the beginning, the Lovers in the reverse seems like there's hesitancy regarding a situation or a person or a project that is seemingly not for you, but in this development, some outside circumstances will help you figure out to react to that situation and to gain more clarity and more trust. With the Wheel of Fortune, it's also interesting that we don't try to force something, we just let things happen. We are trying to really take the hands off the wheel and let the universe take over, or whatever you want to call it, you know, outside forces taking over. And we're not trying to control or force a situation. We're trying to just let loose a little bit. Okay, let's see how a relationship situation can build from this. As I said, it can be any sort of relationship. It could be a relative, or of course a romantic interest, partner, or a friend, or your dog, or I don't know. A side of you, maybe also. This could also be a side you are in conflict with, or parts of yourself that are mirroring each other. Okay. So this other person or this other side, Nine of Wands. Okay, somebody is integrating their past experiences and gaining strength from that. So they do understand how they've come here, and they do understand what they've been through, and they do understand how they can use their experiences and what they've been through to their advantage. That's the Strength card right there. Somebody who went through a lot of shiz and is capable of really pulling the strength out of this situation. This might be people who are a little bit guarded, who might not trust in the very first second, but they will come around if they see that you're a trustworthy person, you know. Princess of Swords, you are more and more understanding the situation. I think you are trying also to communicate and learn more about this person. Be open-minded, be curious, be also communicative. That's all the Princess of Swords. In this deck, she's so weird and sexy. So I feel like maybe through social media you're trying to figure out more stuff about the person, or you're trying to communicate through social media. I mean, she's doing that pose. It's a very Instagram pose. It's weird. Yeah, but anyway, she's really trying, the Princess of Swords in general is really trying to figure out a situation, understand things better, be open to learning, be open to communicating, be open to gather information, to read information, to understand information, very smart also. And therefore really is also having the results. So she's really trying to create a change, create a momentum of things happening. So with the princesses, things are actually really happening. They are not just like up in the clouds, they're like really happening in real time. So that's nice. All right, so I feel like you're trying to get to know a person better, or understand their motives or their behavior. Six of Pentacles, I love it. Yes, this is a good combination. There is a lot of success in this dynamic. So there is a chance to have an equal give and take, and to have a balanced sort of situation here, where you feel like, okay, I'm gaining from this, I'm also giving, and this is a balanced situation that can really create a successful outcome. So it's like, for example, you know, you're like having a moment here with a close friend, and they are a little touchy about certain things, or they are a little hesitant when it comes towards certain topics, and you're just trying to understand what's their motivation for that, and if you are at fault for that. But you're just by learning and communicating and opening yourself up, you're understanding, no, this is actually just their experiences, and I'm learning more about that, and that is really beneficial to both of us. I can benefit from that, they can benefit from that, and this is something that is creating a balanced, successful outcome. I love it. This is beautiful. This cannot be romance. This has to be a friend. No, I don't know. But I mean, I hope for you it's maybe even romance, you know. If it's romance, just make sure and be aware that there's a person that went through a lot. So you might have to be aware that this brings certain maybe attitudes, or certain certain behaviors that are maybe a little uncommon, or not that as pure as you wish it to be. And I think I'm talking more about myself, maybe, I don't know. But I hope you know what I mean. All right, so let's see if there is a little wisdom of the oracle card for you that sums up this whole reading. There it is, unfinished symphony. Okay, this seems like, yeah, this seems like a person that you already know, or there is something, cycles that you want to break through karmically, where it's like, okay, yeah, I've been here before, maybe I need to pay more attention to what makes this person tick, to be more successful in this relationship, and maybe in the past I handled that differently, and now I want to handle it in a way that is more efficient. So that I want to read from the unfinished symphony card. Maybe also you want to just finish a project. That could also be, maybe there is something in your work world or in your professional world where you're like, oh, I'm not sure if this is the right thing for me, but in some way you're feeling like something's happening where you're feeling, okay, I can finish this now, or I need to finish this, or I want to finish this. Number 10. Unfinished business, an incomplete lesson, lack of closure, the need to make amends. Okay, this can also be, of course, with relationships. The oracle's message. This is a time to tie up loose ends as you near the completion of a cycle or project and mastery of a lesson or skill. This is very much the completion of a cycle with the Wheel of Fortune. Before you can move forward, it's important that you come to terms with where you are now. Practice radical acceptance. Take inventory so that emotional and psychological closure can occur and the answers you seek will be found. You can't move forward if you are leaving things unfinished. Reflect on what has passed so that the symphony can finally end on a high note. Relationship message. Moving on is difficult when love lingers, things are left unsaid, and you haven't had the opportunity for closure in your relationship and in your heart. You can still feel bound up in relationships when closure is denied you. It's important to achieve this for yourself. Write that letter, make that call, or have that conversation over a cup of coffee. For peace of mind, accept matters as they are, make amends if need be, and declare your feelings even if only to yourself. Be clear about what was left unresolved and close the door on the past so you can set yourself free. Only then can new love blossom. Okay, prosperity message. Make sure you complete projects now before starting new ones. Perhaps you have created something special that will increase your sense of abundance and bring you opportunities for wealth. However, if you don't see it through, it won't add up to anything but more clutter. Now is the time to put your nose to the grindstone and complete the tasks that have accumulated. Pay your bills, sign the documents, do your filing, hand in an assignment, complete a work of art. Tie up loose ends so you can move forward with surety, knowing you're on the prosperous path and feeling refreshed and excited about the future. When unfinished business casts a shadow over your life, it is a reminder that procrastination is a form of self-sabotage. It is not in your best interest to stall. Even stumbling forward is better than holding back. Don't overthink things or let yourself get distracted. Just tie up any loose ends and deliver the results. Don't quit before the finish line. Spirit wants you to win. Okay, my dear peoples, please subscribe, like, comment, and please come back next time when I do another reading. And please, if you are interested in a private reading, then you find the information in the description box below to contact me. So thank you so much for being here, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.